Hey everybody, it's Jim from Cigars. Today I am reviewing the My Father Flor de las Antillas Maduro version. I should add that on. The backstory on this cigar real quickly is this is a spin-off, the Maduro spin-off of the original Flor de las Antillas, which came out in 2012 and was extremely popular. #1 cigar rated by everybody in the world. Maybe not everybody in the world, but you know what I mean. As popular as that cigar was, you'd expect that they would come out with a Maduro version eventually, and they did that in 2016. There's 5 different vitolas of this, and this is the Toro size. From what I've read, there are some of the vitolas are box press, and some like this one are not. So keep that in mind if you think about smoking one of these, if you have a preference. The wrapper on this is a Maduro from an Ecuadorian Habano, and it's so dark, you can see how dark it is. It is almost like an Oscuro dark. It's very, very dark Maduro wrapper. The filler is grown on the Garcia family farms in Nicaragua. It's billed as a medium to full-bodied cigar. We'll see about that, but I'm going to get it cut and lit up and be back in a little while to give you a final report. All right, I'm far enough along in this Flor de las Antillas Maduro to give a final report. But before I do that, I wanted to mention before, the original Flor de las Antillas is really kind of near and dear to me. It was one of the first cigars that I smoked, and certainly one of the first really good cigars I smoked back in the day when I started smoking cigars. I kind of got off of them for a while, bought a couple boxes over the last decade or so, and really enjoyed them. This is honestly the first Maduro that I've had, though. But one of the things that I really like about the cigar, believe it or not, is the band. And I'm showing you a picture of the band. Very ornate. I don't have the slightest clue what those 2 people on the band are doing, and I don't even want to know. But it's really a cool band. I really love that band. But let's talk about the cigar here. It's a very nice cigar in terms of depth of flavor. It's woody like a Maduro, but also chocolate. It's really a good, deep, dark chocolate taste, with some vanilla thrown in and maybe a little caramel and also sort of a nutmeg cinnamon taste to it. So very, very deep in terms of a lot of different flavors going on. So I like that about it. Construction hasn't been too great on it, but not bad. I've had a few relights on it. Draw, very nice. Right down the middle for draw, not too loose and certainly not too firm. So really good draw on it. Smoke production and all that stuff, very good. And as I mentioned, the taste has been spectacular. So I'm going to give this cigar a 9 out of 10 in terms of smoking experience. Boldness, I'd say probably an 8 out of 10. I didn't mention in the taste, there's some pepper in there too. A little bit of spice, but it eased off. And by about the midway point, it really kind of went away. Very good cigar. If you haven't had this, and certainly if you haven't had the non-Maduro one, give that a try. Some of these old cigars still have a little life in them. All right, I will see you next time from Cigars.